Speech is old stuff for a lot of you, but it's stuff everyone needs to hear. I can't emphasize it enough every year. I really believe we're one incident away from never doing this again. So we have to just keep an eye on each other. We've had no problems in 33 years. We would like to do this again next year, but if we have a problem with the hotel, we have a problem with guests, it's a very dangerous event we put on here. So we need happy, friendly beer pong players. Remind each other you don't win anything. You feel like shit tomorrow, it's really not that good a deal for you. Rule clarification, sips and fulls. The rules are, if you lose a point, you have to, both you and your partner have to take a sip of beer. There's different rules. It's a sip. Figure it out. Okay, you need to take a little bit. It's more than wetting your lips like Cindy Keegan does. But it's not a half a cup.
Eighth place, baby, eighth place.
So it's a sip. Take a sip. Fulls. Fulls are, I can show you, I can tell you, but it's a little bit below the top of the cup. It doesn't have to be to the brim. It's a quarter of an inch from the top. A third of an inch from the top is too much. I mean, it's this much from the top. That's a full. And if your glass is 2/3 full or half full and you pick it up and drink it really fast, that doesn't count as a full. You can do that, but then you got to add another half to it. Okay? It's just a lot easier. People don't think you're such an idiot. You just wait for them to fill up the beer and then drink it. We've had a couple problems the last 2 years with games taking 30, 40 minutes because there's too many sinks going on. People are walking away from the table with their beers. So we're going to try this year. We'll see how it goes. But what we want to try to do is, when you get sunk, you got to drink the beer at the table. You can't walk away with your beer. You can't go to the bathroom. Finish your beer. If you want to go to the bathroom, finish your beer, then go. Okay? We just want to try to speed things up a little bit. There is no official time limit when you've been sunk, but I reserve the right to impose one. So, and this is really important. It's my call, not yours. Okay? So if someone else you're playing against is taking too long, and it's not bothering me, that's a tough break for you. So what about if you're taking too long? That won't happen. A couple other rule things people have been asking. We got a lot of new people. If the ball, you hit the ball and it goes around the net, but lands on the table legally, the way we've always played it is basically if it crosses about net height above the crossbar there, you just keep playing. If it's below the crossbar and it lands inbounds, it's a replay. If you can't agree whether it was above or below the crossbar, it's a replay. Okay, there's no arguing. Lots of replays. We had another question. Someone wanted to know if they can serve from the side of the table. You cannot serve from the side of the table. You need to be mostly behind the end. If your foot or your knee or something's past the end of the table, no problem. But you can't serve from the side. Also, no whistles, no horns, and no bones. On the tables, there's a cup. That's where the ball goes when you're done. Okay, the other thing, in terms of doing this every year, my mom works security at the door. She does a great job of chasing down people that aren't supposed to be in here, but it helps if you guys do the same thing. We need to keep those doors into that hallway closed. They're locked. You can go out if you want, just make sure it closes behind you. But it'd be better if we use these doors over here so we make sure, because it would really suck if someone who's not part of our group comes in here and ruins it for us. So we just really need to make sure the right people are in the room.